Hi everybody out there in YouTube land. My name is Michael. I'm 25 years old. Gender's male, but was born female. So I am a female to male transgendered individual. I'm doing the video log because I've decided to start hormones and I want some sort of a tracking for my voice mostly. Mannerisms perhaps, appearance, that I can see for myself for the mostly, but also so that my friends that don't see me very often, or the ones that are out of state, so they can keep track on my transition, I guess. I decided to start transitioning because I just turned 25 back in October, and I'm tired of trying to make my family happy, certain friends happy, society happy. I came to the realization that I'm the only one that I'm guaranteed to be stuck with, so if I'm not happy, there's no point. So I want to be me. I'm tired of looking in the mirror and not seeing who I know I am, but it's completely different who I am from who other people see me as, and I want them to be, if not the same, at least really close. A hell of a lot closer than they are now. My mom didn't take my decision very well. She was in denial for quite some time. I came out as trans when I was 20 or 21, so 4 or 5 years ago. 4 or 5 years ago. In denial up until fairly recently, when I told her that I was starting therapy, and she's moved from denial onto dealing with it, which isn't where I would like her to be after 5 years, but it's better than where she was a year ago. So hopefully in another year's time or so she'll be more in acceptance. Friends took it really well. I've been out to my friends as trans since I came out to my mom. They're all really supportive. The friends that I've known for years, they're shocked that I'm just now starting, I think, instead of before. My friends at school are really, really supportive. The ones that know, there's like a group of 5 or 6 of my friends that know that I'm trans and not just biologically male. They're really excited. They want to hear my voice change. They want to see the physical changes. They want to see the personality changes. If it makes me more outgoing, happier, whatever. I'm not sure what they're expecting, but you know, they get what they get. The school that I go to is really, really accepting. It has a really high percentage of queer students, but from what I know, I'm the only trans student that's there, at least currently. There may be more in the future, there might have been some in the past. I haven't asked, so I don't know, and I'm not sure if they would even tell me. So, I mean, I don't know if I would like them telling everyone that I am, so I don't see why they would, tell me. But the school's really supportive. There's a few staff members that know. The dean knows, and pretty much the dean informed everyone that, no, I am male, I just have a strange voice, so refer to me as male. They allow me to use the men's bathroom, which is stressful because I've had situations being kicked out of men's rooms, but I've also been kicked out of women's rooms, so I kind of avoid restrooms in public unless it's a unisex room, but those are hard to find. Started going to therapy October 16th of '08. Wonderful therapist. I found her through another friend, and turns out I actually have 2 other friends that have seen her, but yeah, great lady. Saw her a total of 6 sessions, I believe, until I got my letter, and the letter basically said that I knew what I was doing, I wasn't being forced into it, I understand the risks, I don't have unreal expectations. I mean, I'm not expecting to grow 3 feet, or, no, I know what'll happen, I know what won't happen, so I got the letter. She faxed it over to the endocrinologist that she suggested, who's also a fairly popular one in town. Had to make the appointment, and that was January 7th. So this Wednesday, saw her. They went over the consent form, which, let's see. Basically, it says the risks of testosterone are elevation in red blood cell count, mood disturbances, elevated blood pressure, elevated cholesterol, acne, increase in texture and darkness of body hair, liver inflammation, menstrual cycles will cease, increased risk for some cancers such as liver, breast, ovarian, and uterine cancers. I had to sign the consent form, basically saying, yeah, I'm aware that these are the risks, and I'm not going to sue you if one of them happens. So, I got that. She wrote my prescription for the testosterone cyponate, and I might be butchering that name, but I hope not. And she faxed it over to the pharmacy I'm using, which is Stroheckers, and I'm probably butchering that name too, but it's a pharmacy up in Portland, Oregon, and they've sent it out to me Wednesday afternoon. It arrived today in the afternoon. Speaking is a little strange for me right now. Got it when I came home, and here it is. It's probably going to be out of focus, but testosterone cyponate. They have me on 1 milligram or milliliter every 2 weeks, and it's 200 milligrams per milliliter. So I'm getting 200 milligrams of testosterone every 2 weeks. She said if the mood swings at the end of the 2 weeks are too bad, I can switch to half the dose every week. But just to, inform her and let her know. And so I'll get one shot, probably in my leg, every 2 weeks. I'm hoping to do it, but I don't know if I actually can. I can handle needles, I can handle syringes, I do it on a daily basis at school, but the difference is I don't stab myself at school. So, and I know it's a really blunt way to put it, but that's what I'm doing, is I'm stabbing myself. And with an 1.5 inch long needle, so the needle itself is this long. It's 22 gauge, 1.5 inch is what my injection will actually be with. And I'm drawing it with an 18 gauge, 1.5 inch, which is an even bigger needle. But I don't have to stab myself with that, so looking forward to getting rid of that one. Completely spaced until yesterday that I needed a sharps container. Went out, got a nifty little sharps container, so now I can actually dispose of the needles safely. And I'm hoping to post every week to every 2 weeks, at the very least every month. Depends on what's happening at school and everything else. So I have to go back and see the endocrinologist in 3 months for follow-up blood work. I see my therapist end of this month, which will be like 4 days after my second shot, which is a little later than she wanted to see me, but you gotta go when the money is there. And yeah, so that's my introduction video. If you watch it, good job. If not, it's pretty much for my own record, so at least it's out there. And oh yeah, my girlfriend wanted to add that no, I'm not single. I don't know why she wanted me to add it, but apparently she wanted me to, so there you go, Sam. Yeah, so I'll see y'all in a couple weeks.